What's up YouTube? Pilot 83 here, doing another tutorial video on the, doing another tutorial video in general, but doing my first one on the F-15 Eagle by DC Designs. So I have spent a good bit of time today going through this plane and just trying to see what does and doesn't work at the moment, because there is a good bit that does not work. That's why we're getting that really nice update sometime this month, hopefully. And there also is not much on YouTube of anything with this plane, because I guess just a lot of people were just so mad when it first came out. But got to give the guy some credit when he first, this was his first plane, and with this new update it's gonna be amazing. But let's get to it. So let's talk about setting up a flight plan in this system in this video. Very simple to do, actually. There's some things that don't work in this, so we do got to be careful. For example, like the clear doesn't work, and anything you put in that uses one or more of the characters on a button, you can't get around it from what I've seen, unless someone has realized a way to. I've tried everything, it just won't let me get around it. You have to go put in another character. You can't go like P and S in a row. So unless someone knows a way around it, I've spent an hour trying to figure that out. But let's go ahead and get into it. So down here we have our progress page. We have flight plan page, progress page right there again, radio navigation, frequencies, our performance page, takeoff, speeds. This button does not work. And then over here also we have our buttons to click, our options to select these. And then over here we have our initialization page in it, and our direct to page as well. So let's go ahead and set up an easy flight plan. And as far as I could tell, it won't take a runway in this plan, so you don't have to worry about doing that step, because I have gone through it, done it like 3 times, put one in, it's just not taking it. So things to be fixed that are coming, but the plane's a great plane, so don't let any of this discourage y'all. And this here will get you exactly to where you are wanting to go. And this plane's autopilot and nav work very well. So let's go first to, let me show you, if you go to data here, you'll also see like closest airports. It just takes you back to that page right there. Doesn't work. Let's see like any of this works on the data index. So not worried about that. So to set it up, let's go to our display initialization page. You need to know where you're at and where you want to go. So we are at, and let me remind you, be very careful here, because if you mess up, you cannot use clear to get out of it, to fix it. K, G, C, N. There we go. And then we need to hit a / and let's say Pensacola, so let's say K, P, N, S. P. Oh, gotta go back. And S. There we go. So we have where we are and where we're going. You got the / between them. Come up here, click from and to. Give it a moment to load. You'll already see this down here on the left is shown up. This is going to pop up like this. The return does not work, so you just need to hit the flight plan page. You'll now see it up here. you'll also see it over here. So you'll see from and destination, where we're headed. And then from there we can go to performance page. And sometimes today this wasn't in, sometimes it was, but if it wasn't in, you could just type it in down here, click here, 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 and all that works just fine. No issue with that at all. So climb phase, cruise phase. Alright, so now let's go to, let's put some more information. Let's go to performance. I'm sorry. Initialization. In it. Go back here again. You put in a cruising altitude and a temp. So let's say FL 364. So 36,400 feet. Let's / it. F4 temperature. So you can't get out of this. Let's just say there we go. So now we have our cruising altitude in. I just made up the temperature. I'm not really worried about what that is right now. I'm just showing you how to set this up. So we got that. So you're good there, guys. Then see next page. Got all that. Make sure I didn't miss anything for you guys, but I think we are good on setting this simple flight plan up. So we got that. We got our landing speeds right here, so that's good. You could put the temp in right here if you wanted to. Like we could go back to do that, whatever. Yeah, every time I mess with final today, it gave me issues. This hasn't worked, so I'm gonna look more into that for y'all and see if there's a way around that, or if I am just doing something wrong myself, which I could be. So okay, so we got all that in. And then let's get ready to take it off, and we'll show you in the air of this actually working. Alright, so from there, guys, we can just go ahead and take off, and let's go ahead and change the range. I believe it's right here, or very far away. Okay, but we're set up. We're at our flight plan page. We see our display progress page here. Alright, so let's go ahead and just get up in the air and show you it take over. Already got our flaps down. Give this beautiful girl some thrust. Take it off parking brakes. Got some nice rain here. Little wind as well, as you can see. Landing gear up. I'll go ahead and change the weather so y'all can get a better view of what's happening. All right. From here, we'll go ahead and hit our autopilot master. We'll go ahead and just say hold altitude. Now let's go ahead and hit nav mode. And when you hit nav mode, it does not stay up. Don't know why. It still works, so it'll go off, but you hit it again, now it says it's on. But it doesn't stay up. But it does work. So if it comes back on you, don't think it's not working. It is working. It just doesn't. It's just glitch where it goes back down. And as you can see now, the plane is now headed towards our flight route to Pensacola. So we'll give it a minute here and we'll see it come up on our screen. There she is right there. That's where we are headed, to that flight route right there. I like how this plane banks compared to the F-14. This one banks much more realistic. So we can go ahead and change our range farther out here, and you can see where we're about to cross the pass on this. And then we're going to intercept this, and then she's going to bank to the right. And this will take us all the way to Pensacola, which you can see is 1,280 nautical miles away. Long way away. Still some other things on this plane. I'm trying to figure out a way around to get to work. I noticed that the auto throttle works, but the speed hold, when you turn it on and it gives you the option to set your speed, it doesn't move. So I'm trying to find a way around that. So if I figure that out, I will get back to y'all. But that might just not be an option until the update. Alright, we are almost to our path, so in just a minute here we should intercept it and we will be headed. just fine. Tuba City Airport. What a funny name. And here we go. We are now banking to the right. We are now intercepting the flight path. And these don't work either, guys. These buttons don't work up here. And if you want to from here, you could go to engage manage speed mode. Go to engage selected airspeed mode, manage, engage. So when you go to manage, and then you come over here, it doesn't let you change it. And to even move it, we got to do that. Actually, it's not even letting me do it right now. Okay. So when I do it on my keyboard, it goes into play, but it doesn't outside of that. Alright, so obviously 105 is way too slow, so we're not going to do that. So let's turn that back off. But you can also engage manage altitude mode, which I'm still working on figuring out how to do how to put it in an altitude to go to. I'm not seeing an option yet on here, but y'all know with time I'll figure this out for y'all. But as you see, we're on our flight plan and it looks great. We can see our flight progress on our progress page. Also see it up here. But yeah, guys, just thought I'd show y'all that. A simple way to put in a flight plan in this system and get to where you want to go and let the autopilot take over. But as always, guys, I'm Pilot 83. I hope this video was helpful for y'all. I will have more coming on this plane. Just trying to show y'all everything that you could possibly do in this plane at its current state of development. But great plane, guys. But until next time, guys, happy flying. I'll see y'all out there in the skies. If you made it this far, thank you so much. If you like this video and you feel like I earned your subscription, please hit that subscribe button and that like button so you don't miss out. Until next time, guys. See you in the air.